It's all about meeting certain people, meeting certain directors, and it's not something you can predict. I mean, sometimes it happens like this year, with those three completely different films. But this year has been quite nice because these were, I wouldn't say three totally, completely different characters, because in fact, I think there are some common points between the character from Elle, for example, and the character from Things to Come. I mean, these are two women not willing to be victims and succeeding, turning whatever happens to them into something more positive.
J'ai quelque chose à vous dire.
Violet?
Mon Dieu.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils t'ont dit, les flics? T'as pas été les voir?
Bon, commande. As many differences than there are between one individual to the other, I mean, it's really, again, because it is such a personal statement each time, so each director would be different, and that's the beauty of the adventure, if I can say so. I mean, some directors can be very intervening, or some less. For example, Paul Verhoeven was absolutely not intervening. He wouldn't say a single thing to me in 10 or 11 weeks. I mean, the mutual understanding was absolutely complete. But even if there is more intervening, it doesn't mean that there isn't a great understanding as well. I mean, someone like Mia Hansen, for example, she was very, very keen on having the character never being too heavy, and she wanted to keep this lightness to her story, this sense of opening, this and that. I think is part of the success of the film. There is a lot of light in the character and in the film, and she was very eager to keep that spirit all throughout the film. Again, what I feel mostly about is the directors. That's for me the key element to the ensemble, and then comes the script, and then comes the character. But if it was not for a specific director like Mia Hansen for Things to Come, or Paul Verhoeven, of course, for Elle, or Bavo de Furn for Souvenir, I mean, for me the making of a film is really individual signature, and it's really a one-self statement, and that is the one of the director. So that's really for me the most important. That's what matters most for me.